Hey divas, it's RA on call.
When I'm
RA
gonna
on
say,
call.
first we'll say, is that good?
He was not fucking with the mic.
I push top flow, ready, go. There's a long.
Okay. So the first thing we want to talk about
Wait,
is our first term here.
we didn't even introduce ourselves.
Sorry, I don't know. I thought we were jumping right in. I had
Okay,
a flow,
okay.
mama. You fucked with it.
Okay. So, introduce yourself.
Okay. So my name is AJ Barnes, and I am from Kansas City, Missouri, and I go to the UFO.
Hey!
University of Oregon, and I am majoring in biology for pre-med.
Welcome. I'm Brianna Lee. I'm from California, the Bay Area.
She gon' go on the sound of my.
Yeah, I'm a psych major. What about it? Yeah. So yeah, you could continue your spiel. What were we gonna talk about? Oh, this is our new podcast.
Do you hear that?
So if you guys like, oh, we could do ASMR.
Okay, so
Yeah.
literally right at the end of first term, me and Bri were like, we should start a fucking podcast because
Yeah, we're funny.
We're literally hilarious.
We're just cracking jokes and
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the other night, we were literally, because she stays in Unthink Hall, which is like this big, luxurious 7-story building with like freaking
Girl.
food in it. And then I stay in dingy ass
The
Hamilton.
ghetto. It is so
literally
ghetto.
like
You literally go like out there, just in the stairway. It smells crazy. It looks crazy.
No elevator, no food. We have a basement. Yes, you heard that right. We have a fucking basement with like
Are you able to
3
go in
laundry
it?
rooms. Yeah.
Oh.
We can tour
is
it,
it the
mama.
laundry room?
It
Should
has
we go?
that, and it has ping pong tables and pool tables
Wait,
and like a
really?
TV. We
Okay,
could
so
play
you guys
games.
have something. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. And we were outside doing our nightly deed.
Yeah. What I got?
Yeah, and first we were smoking, and someone opens up their fucking window, and there's literally the dumpsters right fucking there.
Yeah, and we're just chilling.
Chilling.
We're chilling. We're all having a good time.
Try not to get caught.
We're doing a 3 buku rotation between 4. So like it was chill. Like everyone had something, and then out of nowhere we look up and we see a trash bag swing from whatever
third
floor,
floor?
yeah, 3rd floor or something like that, like almost the top, swing down, and we're like, oh my god, they make it. So I'm like, okay, like we're like yeah, like I'm clapping, I'm applauding, like that's a skill. Like I wish I could do that. Then they got too cocky. They were like, oh, I made the first one, I'm definitely gonna make this one. And we're all down there like, okay, like whatever,
Run it back.
yeah, tell me why we see another bag fall down. We're thinking, okay, they're gonna make it again. It's totally missing. It's not even
literally like had glass in it. I swear they were drinking some like wine coolers or some koozies or something.
When that shit hit the floor,
shattered.
No, it like hit this border thing and then the floor. So it was like,
it's like this like brick wall. I don't know, probably to keep the homeless out.
Touched your foot.
Ooh, footsies. And so yeah, after that we were like, we gotta go. Like someone's gonna be coming to check out that.
And there's like some other people yelling from across the thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's why we're not really here. So we're normally in my dorm or like my dorm area. But obviously this is the more chill location, as in room location. Yeah, single, nice room, like very cute. Nobody else. Yeah.
And so yeah, it's just like, it's just been hectic already.
Yeah.
Second term already hectic. There was like a fight, not a fight, but like an argument on her floor.
Someone.
If you can hear my cat, I'm sorry. He just meowed. But yeah, no. People were beefing. But we don't want to talk about second semester.
Yeah, because that's not what we're here to talk about, because there's already a lot. So
it's
we'll talk about we'll talk about that later.
We're literally like what, 20% of the way through?
Yeah, like I think this is the second week.
20% of the way through. We're literally in the second
week. I'm
week.
doing an overnight, like 24 hours.
So much more is gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah. Do you want to get to like our spiel here?
Dude, let's get into it. Okay.
Okay.
Because my situation happened like low-key within the first week of school. So we, University of Oregon, we are number 1 in the country still, right? Yeah,
I actually don't know. I don't pay attention to any of that.
I think we're still number one in the country. Last I heard, we low-key lost to Ohio, but we beat them the first time.
Yeah, so
and
it's like that's what matters.
yeah.
Like y'all didn't eat, and then like obviously you went home and cried your ass off, and da da da. I don't give a fuck. We're on a
Mhm.
winning streak, partying all
Exactly.
weekend.
Like, mama, we have Nike.
yeah, like we got Nike, boo boo. Who do you
Like, the
have?
fuck?
Who do you have?
Who do you have? Huh?
Adidas?
Bitch, you got Kanye. You got the Yeezys.
Like, let's be serious.
Goodbye.
Not playing easy on the football field. Let's be dead ass.
Yeah, no, we got Nike money. Like, Phil Knight, is that his name?
Yeah, that's the guy.
He's like
that has
93 years old. I don't give
no,
a
but
fuck.
he has his son. His son took over his thing. He's literally
I
a
was
fucking
like,
baby.
I was gonna fuck
No, yeah, it's the other
the
knight.
93-year-old.
Yeah, no, it's the other one, the other knight. So he's the one building like the new building. Like that's him, not the fucking 90.
Y'all,
Is
I
he
had
alive?
Yeah. I had plans on low-key hooking up with this 90-year-old man so I could secure myself a
Get the
bag.
young. He's like probably like 40. That's still pretty old for us.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely old for us, but like young compared to 90. I mean, I was ready to risk it for the biscuit. But yeah, no. So we had game day, which was, I believe, like CNN or something came to our school.
Yeah, it was super crazy. I
So
didn't
crazy.
Go to that one,
it was
actually.
24 hours, like not
from
even.
dawn. Like no, okay, no,
like
it was
12.
like it was like.
It felt like the purge. Literally,
Yeah,
like I
'cause
heard
people-
sirens and
People were out there at 5 a.m. doing
Yeah.
shit. Like people were getting there
people
the
were
night
skipping
before.
class.
Weren't people sleeping the night? Like
People
having tents out
tented
there.
out. I know someone who had to like go to Walmart to buy a tent. It was like insanity. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I decided me and my friends are gonna go. And it was still like our first or second week flying and just moving from literally halfway across the country. I lost my appetite. I didn't eat for the first 2 weeks. I was sick. I threw up after eating. And I was new to my medication. This is all very important to the story. So I barely ate that day and I took my medication and I was like, you know what? Let's go crazy tonight. Like
Yeah.
let's get crunk. I bought four logos.
We're gonna get lit.
I bought four logos.
Oh
now,
my god, I'm crazy off one. Like I'm just trying to imagine if I had 4 of those bad boys.
Yeah.
That equals 4 fucking years off my life.
4 times 4 is 16, mama. I got 16 logos. And so, I drink one, I slam it in here in my dorm, and some of like my second one spills over here and over there. I think I got it
Is
picked
there
up pretty
stains?
well.
Okay.
And so I chug my first 4 logo, and I start to drink my second, and I'm like halfway through it. I had this big ass, I think it was a gallon water bottle. And I dumped all my water out and I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring it with me.
Yeah, period.
So I poured 2 full Four Locos and the remainder of my other Four Loco in this big ass water bottle, like bigger than my head. And it fills it.
Mhm.
We go to game night. I'm sipping it. We smoke a joint on the way, which was probably like the nail in the coffin. We're there. We're standing for like 30 minutes. Standing. Literally fucking nothing
Where?
to do. At game day. Like it was
yeah.
like I was expecting games, prizes, like
yeah, like
music,
things to
like
do.
a community.
Yeah.
And it was just a whole bunch
the
of
thing that sucks. That's why I hated the first football game that I went to, because it was like it wasn't like fun to sit. Like I felt like I was
No.
like this. Everyone was just standing there all lame, and I was like, can we at least like dance to the
get
music?
hype,
Or
like
yeah,
let's
like do
go. Like
something.
someone record
Even the
videos,
cheer-
paint your
Let me
bodies,
actually
get
not
shirtless, boys, please. And so
Yeah, where's the shirtless guys?
yeah,
with the
where
letters on
where
their
are the
chest?
shirtless men at?
And the ones that have a little, kind of like a little bigger belly, and it's all
What's up with
bouncing
that?
with the letters, and their titties are bouncing too.
Bring out the naked men, please.
Yeah.
2025. And so I get absolutely fucked up. Someone starts throwing cans back and forth. I'm out of it. Like I'm non-existent. My friends try taking away my water bottle from me. I'm literally arguing with them. I'm like, don't touch my shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not AJ, y'all. I am not AJ. I am
Jay.
JA, a jackass. And so we're just like standing there, and next thing you know, a can hits me in my face. Now I can be aggressive. Now if I have 16 locos in me,
You are going loco,
get
boo-boo.
fucking crazy.
Like,
So I thought I saw where the group threw the can, and I go up there. I'm like, "Do you guys want to fight? Like right now? Yes or no?" And so my friends are like, "AJ, like let's go. Let's get you home."
girl.
we start walking home. Oh, I forgot. My friends finally got the water bottle out of my hands, and they brought it back to my dorm. So as I'm leaving game day, they're coming back from dropping my water bottle off. All that happened in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And so I see them. I take off running from my best friend Maya. God bless Maya. I feel so bad for all my friends. And I take off running.
Salem.
I'm wearing these ugly ass Crocs. I'm wearing the fucking Crocs. I'm wearing
With
these
the
little like
duck.
Oregon Duck Crocs that have like fuzz inside of
No,
them.
that's one thing about Oregon. We literally have stupid ass merch.
You're
Like,
so
no,
stupid.
ass.
Guys, I have a gnome.
Show them the gnome.
I have a gnome. But I broke it. No, I broke the gnome. I'm gonna put a hat. But
This is the gnome.
this is the gnome. It's an Oregon gnome.
Like, why did they even make that?
It has a football. It's really cute. Um, I love it.
Is that an Oregon board game? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
Mama, I have Duckopoly. So if you want to own like Agate Street, Tracktown Pizza, Autzen Stadium, let me know. Let me know. We'll play some Duckopoly.
Oh, I've been trying to win big.
And they have like cute little like specific game pieces, like
Oh yeah, like
characters.
characters. Yeah.
We're on sync.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
And so I take off running and I fucking trip over my I fucking trip over my Crocs and I slide across the pavement, landed on my face. I had fucking cuts on my back. I ripped a hole in my pant pockets. And so I fall smack on my fucking face. I'm cut up. I'm bruised. My friends are laughing at me. I lost my keys. I lost my phone, and I just keep on running. I felt like Forrest Gump, y'all.
Oh my god.
And
with the blood and the rip in your pants.
But I was so shocked I didn't get a bloody nose. I can get angry and have a bloody nose. So,
Yeah.
you know,
You probably just look like you're in like a Balenciaga look. Like,
I mean, I was counting on
shredded
them.
pants.
Like, bitch, I look like fucking what's that one girl?
Who?
The really beautiful Jules. Oh my god, the model. I felt like her. I felt so euphoric while running. Oh my god. So yeah, I get back to my dorm. I throw it all up. That shit is water. And I finally find my water bottle the next
Fucking
morning.
headband.
Parched. Open it up. Sour apple for loco. Oh my god.
That's the only flavor you got?
I don't know. I can't. I think I
Like,
got
was
like
it all
was there
one
a peach
flavor?
one? I think there was a green one, sour apple, and then a red one, whatever the red one was. And so, yeah, that was like my first week of school, and I felt so bad because I also like was stumbling backwards while standing, and it was really crowded. People were pushing each other. I had no control of where I was going, and there was a girl behind me, and I think I kept on stepping on her shoes, and finally she was like, "Can you fucking stop?" I didn't say anything, but my friend Mitchie, she didn't like this, so would talk
When
to
she
me
said
that way.
something? Oh my god, what'd she say?
She was like, "Everyone's drunk. Like, don't talk to him that way. You don't need to talk to him that way. You can ask him politely." And Mitchie told me that like her friends were also like, "No, she's drunk." Like it was literally two drunk idiots
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
just shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
I should not have been there. I don't know why I went. I don't care about sports. Like I don't do 24 hours. I love my sleep. Like
Yeah, that's just so long
it
for
was
what?
so
Like,
long.
boo, it's
So
only the
long.
second quarter. You're fucking.
And it was so
telling me?
funny because you just see all these people from like California or like even Oregon, like bundled up in sticks and like they're freaking 10. They have
Yeah.
hot hands, and I'm over here like in a t-shirt
Yeah, like
and sweatpants.
fuck.
I'm like, y'all need to pop out to Kansas City. Because what is this? It is a solid 60 degrees right now. Chill
No,
out.
I was so fucking cold that game, and I wearing just a fucking t-shirt. I was about to kill. That's why I wanted to leave. It was like second quarter, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I'm chilly.
I didn't even go to the game. Like, why was I there? Why was I at game day? Why was I at game day? And then, no, the best part the next morning, why did I go? I woke up to go on a smoking walk to the fucking stadium. I literally walked all the way to the stadium, all the way to the fucking doors, like across the
But
bridge
why?
to turn around. To
Okay.
turn around, hung over. It was god awful. I wanted to
Oh my god.
end all things.
Yeah, fuck.
So yeah, game day. Do not recommend.
Mm. Okay. Well, good story. I love it. That's crazy. Okay. I have that story, but okay, so pretty much I have a crazy roommate story, but I can't really like disclose a lot because tell me why. Somebody wanted to take something to court.
Like we're in the court a lot right now.
Yeah.
Not we.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Not even you,
Not
really.
even me actually. I was just there.
Because she lives in a triple.
Yeah, so I'll give you guys like I don't know. If I don't really think I'll be able to say, I'll just crop that shit out. So pretty much, I had a roommate. So I live in a triple, so like 3 beds. But when we first moved in, it was only me and one other person in an open bed. And me and the other person, Camille, love you. Like we got off, like we hit it off, like we were friends off the bat. She's so sweet. Like it was just like a good person to have around. So then we're just like having like a little extra space. Like we were gonna turn that extra bed into like a couch or something. Like we were like having like ideas. Like we were like, yeah, tell me why we get a message and they're saying that someone's gonna like move in. And they said, oh yeah, like they might be moving in like Monday through Sunday, like, you know, in that time frame. That bitch moves in that first fucking day. She doesn't text us, she doesn't try and find us on Instagram, like she doesn't do anything. So we didn't even know who this girl was. So yeah, pretty much she was our roommate for a bit, not gonna disclose too much. And then like this little incident happened.
Well, bring up the fact that
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring up.
She wasn't even an incoming student.
Oh yeah,
like late enrollment. She
already was like she already went here. She already had a dorm prior to us.
A whole
A
situation.
whole other thing. So she already had like a little like, you know, miscommunication thing. So that's why she moved to our dorm. So, you know, we didn't really know any info. Like we asked like, oh yeah, like did she get kicked out? Like what was the reason? But they wouldn't like really tell us much because like I don't fucking know. Like, yeah, whatever. So pretty much cut to like it's like a really big party weekend. Like I went to a party, my other roommate was going to a party. This roommate, the one who just moved in, was going to a party. Like everyone was going to parties. So I knew this girl went to a party. Um I go to sleep at my boyfriend's house, like, you know, I'm gone. So just my other roommate and her are in the room. Tell me why after a nice Friday night, she wants to throw up everywhere. All over her bed, like everywhere, okay? And first of all, that's like gross, but you know, it's okay. Like you didn't make it to the bathroom like
It literally looked like cough syrup.
yeah,
too.
it was like pink. Like bright pink.
Syrupy,
Yeah,
like
syrup, like
no
it's
solids.
pink. Yeah, no food, like fuck. So she throws this up, blah blah blah. My roommate texts me like the other one. She's like, "Hey, like she threw up in like on her bed, and like I haven't seen her. Like, have you texted her? Da da da." So we text this girl. We're just saying like, "Hey, are you okay?" Like we actually are just wondering because she literally left after throwing up in her bed. And mind you, the throw up is still on the bed. Like she wiped it off. She Lysoled it, but boo boo, the stain was still lingering on that damn bed. So, you know, like anyone would, we text her and we're like, hey, like, are you going to clean this up soon? Because it was about to be parent weekend, which means like you could bring your parents to like view your space, like view like how it goes, da da da. And, like we just wanted the fucking room clean because we don't want our parents to see some throw up in the fucking room.
No, that's
So then pretty much we text her, da da da, and she's just like, oh yeah, I'm with my mom. And we're like, okay, where? Bitch, tell me why she's in a whole other city, like her hometown. She's with her mother while her throw up's still in our room, lingering. Like it smelled like shit. It smelled disgusting in our room. And then that's why we were texting her. Like we didn't care that it was on our bed, like whatever, that's her shit. But it just smelled. So then pretty much like we text her like, hey, like you actually need to like come back and clean this up. Like you can't just run away. She doesn't text us for hella fucking long. And then we text like our RA, like we're like, hey, like can you text her to come clean this up? So then pretty much like hours pass and later that day, like at night, her and her mom like barge into the room like crazy. And like this whole thing was like such like a long ass thing, but pretty much it cuts to like her and her mom like arguing with me and my other roommate about like the throw up when
Wasn't
it's
this
like
during Parents Weekend too or something?
yeah, so it's like
Like,
know,
family, like, Camille's entire family was in town, like,
yeah,
upstairs,
yeah,
chilling in the
yeah,
room. Like,
yeah.
it was a group. Like, she
Everybody,
knew that
yeah.
there would
It,
be visitors.
yeah, like it wasn't just me and Camille saying, "Oh, like we don't like that." Like no, like multiple people said something, so we're just asking you nicely. But they came in with so much anger that like me and Camille were just like, "Okay, like is there an issue?" Like we didn't know. So then like pretty much her mom and her start getting so defensive and they start saying shit to me and Camille and we're just like, "Okay, like girl, get a grip." And then like pretty much just like a back and forth. The mom and the girl are just like defending themselves and like saying all these dumb ass examples that like weren't even true or were just like girl like exaggerations. And then it cuts to that girl. Don't want to call her names. Her saying, "Fuck you, fuck your family, and fuck you too." But yeah, pretty much because of that, she got all defensive and was trying to like make us take the blame, even though she was the one like literally doing everything. So then she took us to court. I was a witness. Well, she took Camille to court. I don't know why. But yeah, so I was a witness in a
She,
court
like, tried getting
testimony.
what? Like a stalker's order, like what,
Yeah, something
a
like that.
social distance
Yeah, like
thingy.
some shit. It's like we
I forgot what
don't
those were called.
care. Like we really don't care about you.
They had a fucking class together. Like, it was just
Yeah,
like
like
delusion, like
obviously, yeah,
literally pure
exactly.
delusion.
Like it was just a very delusional situation. So if you guys are fucking wanting to go to college, make sure your roommate, I really would recommend like meeting your roommates before and making sure like if you have a double, find one person. If you have a triple, find two people. Don't only find one and let the third one fill up. Like that's just like you
No,
will get just a random person and like they don't try and match your guys' profiles. Like
because
yeah,
there's always that one person that just throws off an entire flow.
exactly. Like if there's two friends, obviously that third person's gonna be like, so you want to make sure you like,
Yeah,
yeah. Or if you have a
you
single
do your
period,
research,
yeah, like just do
dead
your
ass,
research with who you're gonna
because you
be
don't know who you're
living
living
with,
with.
because you're literally gonna like. I didn't think about that. I was just like, oh, yeah, like just gonna be in my room, whatever. Like no, I was living with her.
It's like our
Like my
first week
safe,
here.
yeah.
This student, I think, like, Arizona, she got stabbed. Do you remember that?
No,
Dude, some like girl stabbed, I think they were both incoming freshmen, stabbed a classmate because she quote unquote looked like an easy target. Like, bro, like, you don't know, you dead ass don't know who you're living with or around.
yeah. So like you want to make sure at least like in your room you're safe with the
Mm-hmm.
people and like you like them enough and like you know them enough that you're not gonna be like kind of like okay like you don't think they're gonna steal your shit. You don't think that like you just have like a good
Or like their friends won't be like
yeah like make sure that they're
trashy
yeah like make sure that you
people.
look at like they're the type of person they are on their account on Instagram, like get their socials so
Yeah,
you could actually see because like it was literally just random and like we had no idea who she was.
but yeah. Ugh. Well, I'm jumping forward a bit because my other situation was kind of closer towards the end of our term, essentially.
Oh, just saying.
Not even essentially.
We don't need to go on a
Basically,
timeline.
basically what happened was we were taking a chem midterm. And so I'm in there, I've been studying, I was hella studious, I made Dean's List,
Period.
and so I've been studying, really good with chem, love chem, great relationship with her. I'm sitting down at in the lecture hall where we take our final thingy. I get there early, me and Camille get there. We sit in
Period.
the very back. Now in the very back, they have like actual tables you can sit at instead of chairs that you can like pull out a little side table like whenever you're in first
It's
class
like
or
a normal
whatever.
desk, like
Yeah.
just a normal.
And so I sit at the table because I need a little extra room for all my papers. And in between my table and Camille's table is like two seats, two of like those pull down seats that you would see at a movie theater. I'm gonna let my cat out. I feel like you can hear him.
Yeah.
Um, and so he sits down in between us. This dude sits down in between me and Camille in the seat closest to me, right next to me. I'm writing down, I'm like kind of like looking over my shoulder, and I feel like I recognize him a bit. Like he had a
Yeah.
hoodie up, I couldn't see much, and I'm like, I don't know, like he just looks so familiar. Time goes by, Camille's asking questions, a group of people in front of us were asking questions about like what's gonna be on the test, da 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 da. Now, this dude, he asks me questions. We're talking eye to eye, face to face.
Mm-hmm.
And once our conversation ended, I was like, oh, I know this dude.
Yeah.
I've met him before. We go,
Oh.
I've met him.
Mm.
And so we finish our midterm. He gets done before me and Camille. Camille gets done before me. I have ADHD. I'm going through everything. And finally, I leave. Camille was such a sweetheart. She waited for me. God bless her. She waited for me and she was like, ask me, how do I think I did? And I was like, no, fuck that. Like, you know the dude that sat in between us? Like, I know him. She was like, no way. Like, I follow him on Instagram, da 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 da. And I was like, pull it up. Because I wanted, like,
Yeah,
a
clear.
verification.
Yeah.
Yeah. She pulled it up and I was like, oh my God, Camille. I gave that man head like a week and a half ago. And she was like, what? No way. And I'm like, no, like dead fucking ass. I'm like, does he live in Hamilton? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, does he live in this specific wing? And she was like, yeah. And I was like,
Did he like realize you? Like, did he see you?
I mean, I hope so. This hair is not like not every like two people have this shit. This shit is voluptuous. Throat game is fire. Like
Yeah,
he
like I
better
know he remembered that.
game better recognize game. The fuck.
Mhm.
And so we're walking. She has his Instagram pulled up, and I'm like, yeah, that's 1,000% him. And she was like, no fucking way. Like they follow each other. I don't even know how. We're walking, and we walk past a group of her friends, and one of them, we were like talking, and I was like, guys, like listen to this story. I told them the story, and I showed a photo, and she was like, oh my God, he just stopped me. Like they were walking and he was walking back and he like just stopped to like talk to her, ask her a question. I can't remember what it was about, but I was like, oh my God, he doesn't want me anymore. He could have just stopped and talked to me midterm. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
Get me a D.
That's right.
Get me a D, bitch. So yeah.
Damn.
It's just
Have you
like
seen him around like since then?
mm-mm.
No, like that was just like a one
No,
time.
because we live in different wings of our building, and also
Mm.
like I don't know, like the building is so big, and also I don't know if he's in my chem class. He could have failed. Like, dude was checking
True.
boxes and just
Yeah.
fucking leaving. Like, I
Me
don't
as
even know if he
fuck.
gave a shit for real. So yeah,
Sometimes I just be going into my things blind, and I do good. I'm not even lying. Like I actually like the psych test. Ooh, like I don't do the homework, but I'll go and take that shit, ace that shit, and be like, okay, like this is why I'm doing
that's
this.
exactly it. Like, what is it?
But he probably was
After
failing his ass off. Like he probably was like trying to look over his shoulder, like he was trying to do the cheat method. Like
you're like over here, like hold on.
his neck's like fucking spun backwards.
No,
trying
he
to
just
look at
gave very
shit.
much like he doesn't talk.
Oh, he's like quiet.
Yeah, like you can just tell like someone who doesn't move their mouth often. Like they have no lines,
yeah.
no
They're just like,
nothing. Just like very like their lips are like just like flat. But no, it was good D. Like I think about him sometimes.
That's good.
We're back. If you see my cat, I'm sorry. He's being silly. I love him. As long as he doesn't mess up the camera shot and get on the bed.
Yeah, because we look good.
We do look good. This is a great angle, and we
Yeah.
don't want to like change it.
Yeah. You guys don't even know the setup, but it's okay. It's really luxurious. We have a huge tripod, huge ring light back there. We got a camera crew. Hey,
Like-
Jerry.
Jerry. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah,
Okay.
no. My mom's back there. Hey, mom.
Yeah, my boyfriend's in the room. You can't hear us.
He's in the recording studio.
Yeah, there's like, yeah, we just have a whole
A
building.
whole thing. And we can even show you it. Oh,
Yeah, but we can't. Like, it's like, we'll show you guys later.
Salem.
Okay,
Aw.
doing parkour.
I
Hey! You
heard.
passed the obby.
I missed you. Oh,
Okay, so, did you tell your last story? Okay.
I did.
I'm trying to think of, like,
This is Salem, by the way.
actual interesting things that have happened. I have things, but they're, like, super short. That's, like, I don't really give a fuck anymore. Okay. Oh. Let me talk about this. So, this is awareness and also bringing, like, love to BLM and, like, y'all need to really, like, check your shit because it's, like, actually annoying, but
And
do whatever you want.
disrespectful.
Yeah, like, you know, like, I say what I want, but you don't need to say it out loud to me.
Well, it's also like,
Like,
if
okay,
you have those thoughts, then you need to go
yeah, like,
talk
yeah,
to
like,
someone.
that's, like, odd because just, like, you
Weird.
know,
Hi, baby.
be nice. Like, because what's the worst? Like, what if I was about to give you $1 million because I thought you looked like a sweet person, and then you're like, fuck you, monkey. Like, okay, never mind. Like, literally, like, you just need to be nice. Like, it's just, like, really annoying, but you know, you could think what you want. Go ahead and think that, but please just don't say it. Like, there's no point. It's just, like,
Hate
annoying.
people for what they can change, not
Yeah,
for what they can't.
exactly.
You know?
Like, if they got
Simple.
an ugly ass fit on and that's why you want to be racist, boo, just say their fit's ass. Like, say it. Yeah, go
If
ahead.
someone's a bitch, call them a bitch. Don't
Yeah,
call
like,
them
if,
a
yeah,
black bitch.
yeah, like, don't
call
add,
me a gay
yeah,
bitch.
don't add
Like,
extra shit.
yeah, like at that point, it's just like, well, is there
Yeah.
a difference between a bitch and a gay
Yeah,
bitch?
like, you're just adding shit now. Like, you're like my teacher trying to add some extra
Ooh,
words to the
clock it.
lecture. Okay, anyway. So yeah, my next story is just like a couple examples of that here. I actually love the people here in Eugene, like everybody, all my Uber drivers that are locals, all the people.
Oh my god. He was not fucking with the mic. I'm sorry.
All the people that I've seen here when on my hikes or walks, like everyone's super sweet. But it's just the children, it's the teenagers of Eugene. It's the people who were raised here and they have that like false narrative of like who they are, like the hick, like, you know, like
Oh my
hicks,
god.
where they're like they're white and rich and like their parents aren't really like that, but they have
They
like
have a
that.
truck.
Yeah, they have a truck and
mullet.
they have a mullet and they wear the hats and they just like they're like, okay, how could I be as white country as I could be? Because this is what I want to be.
Like,
and
okay.
like just a couple years ago, they were all up in middle school trying to say the N word, like
literally
trying to
they're
act
trying
all
to be
ghetto.
like
Like they
they're
don't
trying to
know
be
who
like
they
fucking
are.
like Hicks, like Missouri Hicks, like where the fuck I'm from. Like all
Yeah.
these like people that grew up on farms. Mama, you're like a lumberjack man. Like Gravity Falls type shit. Like you're supposed to be like a butch lesbian or like a fucking redhead twin
Yeah,
that just
and I'm
carries
not
around a
hating on
song.
anyone who has that style. Like I like, yeah, like I've like I have a man. I love him so much, but in the
I
past,
don't.
I've had likings to like people who were like they were cute and they were nice. Like there was nothing like mean about them, but there's just a select few that take it a little bit too far.
Mhm.
Like they just take the narrative. Like I feel like it goes for anything. Like someone who like doesn't really know who they are, so they find like a group or thing to cling to, and they like make that their whole thing.
I have
Like
a
or
family member like
like
that.
yeah, like they'll do it with like a religion. Like they'll like finally find Christianity, and they're like, I love God. Like they put it
Stop,
everywhere,
wait,
and
this
it's like,
is-
but it's crazy.
my family member. Yeah.
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 Or it could be like I don't know, someone who's like I can't really think of any
Like
others.
self-involved, I guess.
Yeah, like just anything. And it could just be yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
even know where I was going
self-involved
with
was
this
even the
point,
right
but yeah, I
word.
don't even know what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
Racism.
Yeah, okay,
Call
let me
them
tell my
out, because
story.
this is fucked.
Okay, so these both happened after parties. So I go to parties with like different people. I go to parties with a mix of white and black friends. I'll go to a party with just my black friends. I'll go to a party with just my white friends. Like, and I don't care what race they are, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, if we were to make it like that. And, but yeah, the only times that this has ever happened was when, like, the majority was black girls. So, like, that's how we knew that it was to us. It was to, like us, because really they were not talking to Becky, and like, like, you know what I mean? So like we knew this was to us, so we knew that this was actually like a personal thing. Because sometimes if you're with like a huge group of just a whole bunch of black guys, whole bunch of black girls, everyone's just there, and if someone says that, it doesn't matter. Like it does, you don't even take it in because you're just like, there's so many of us. It's just like, okay. But when it's just a couple, it's like to you, like it just hurts
yeah.
more. And so this happened 2 times. And pretty much one time we walked out of this party and we're walking, and these people drive by and they do like these, like, animal. So they do that noise out the window super fucking loud. Like their mouth must have been chapped because they're able to go like fuck. So they were doing that shit, and then they were like, I think they just called us the N word, like the slur, like the
Hard R.
I don't know if I could say that on here. Yeah.
I don't know if you should.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah, and yeah, they said that, and then we were just like, okay, so that was definitely to us. So we were just like taking that in. Then we went back to the dorm. But the girls kept going to other parties, like, you know what I mean? Like they didn't take that
They
in,
weren't too
but we were just
phased.
like, girl, like we gotta go. And then the other time was we were
It's
walking.
Trump everything out
Yeah,
here.
we were walking, and there was these like group of white guys across the street. They were like the hick guys, like the fake ones. Like I just know they aren't actually like
Just racist.
yeah, like
Not-
they
not
aren't even
country,
from the
just
country. They're probably
racist.
from the city. Like I don't know. Like, but
Portland.
anyway,
Like, aren't they like this? Isn't Portland like the city of arts or some shit? Like, I thought people were supposed to be creative.
I'm pretty
there.
sure.
Like-
I don't know. Yeah,
Well, Portland needs to pull their shit together.
Yeah.
It used to be so
Def.
much prettier.
yeah. But they were walking on the other side of the street, and they see us, and then they were like, we'd want to dive in that mud, or we'd want to swim in that mud, or like we wouldn't mind that mud, or something like that. Trying to be like in like
Oh,
a sexual,
hell
but
no.
like a racist
But
thing.
like, you're fetishizing a
Yeah, and that's like weird.
like,
Like, what do you think I'm gonna do? Be like, okay, boy? Like, no.
yeah. Yeah. Mama, they say, what is it? What's that stuff that you can rub on yourselves at hot springs? Like that, like
Oh, the mud?
mineral mud, like that good. I would say, Mama, I'm not mineral mud.
Like
You're too dirty
not,
for
yeah, like
this.
you're not getting in here, boo.
You and also like, why do they think it's so funny that like guys think that like such like weird pervy sexual remarks and like detailed description of what they
Yeah,
want to
and
do
so
is
quick.
gonna like be like, oh yeah, like I want that done to me. No,
Yeah, like nobody
No
is ever gonna
girl
think
is
that's
gonna-
game unless they're
Exactly.
actually like
your old roommate. Like no sane person is gonna hear someone literally yell sexual things at them in public, like across the street, and be like, you know
Yeah.
what, like that's my
yeah, like
man.
yeah, I'm gonna walk across the street and go up to
That's
this
my
guy and
man.
just no, bitch.
No,
Like,
I
oh
do
my
like the most I
God.
do is like a little like okay, like I walk by someone, I'm like okay, he fine, like I'll say that out loud,
Period.
but like, mm-mm. Oh my God, can we talk about? I was walking today,
Mhm.
and I was walking towards this guy, and he had a print. His print was showing. Magnificent. Magnificent.
Boo.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay. Period.
What? Like, y'all don't be checking out people's prints while they're walking by.
I almost ate the fucking mic. No, I don't.
You don't? Then let's cut that one out.
No, I feel like some people could maybe
No,
relate.
some people should relate.
I know. I
to
feel like
that.
people do that because
Like,
guys like to show it. I know
ooh,
the gray sweatpant thing. Fuck. If I know a guy is wearing gray
like the
sweatpants,
gym.
you
Oh
know
my
they
God, I'm
want you
loving
to
the
look.
gym.
They're probably like when they walk past you, they're probably mogging, fucking flexing their stomach. Like, girl, lock in because I'm not looking at you, bitch. You're ugly.
I am. Well, if they're ugly, then no.
Most of them that do that are ugly because they want that attention from.
I
Like,
hope you guys
elsewhere.
can't hear that.
And if so, it's ASMR. Actually, we couldn't even really hear it in the video. I didn't hear
True, I
him at
didn't
all.
hear. Honestly, say let meow away, babe. Meow.
It's like music.
He loves his window. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's a really nice view, guys. Yeah, today it's like what 40 degrees.
Ooh, yeah. I would say like low
Yeah,
40s.
it's pretty cold.
Foggy.
Yeah, sad.
It kind of passed by though. Like I could barely see the building across the street. Like it
Oh
gets
yeah,
bad
it
out
gets
here,
really foggy. There's
especially at
gonna be an ice
nighttime.
storm too soon.
Wait, what?
Yeah, someone told me that.
Should I evacuate? I don't want to be here for another one.
I know I don't.
I just got hit back at home. I was late coming home from
Oh,
Christmas
that's
break.
why.
Yeah, because we got hit by a polar vortex and we got 12 to 18 inches
Why is
of
it so
snow.
cold in here?
The window's still like creeped slightly.
this cold.
Could. It's also an old building.
Do you have like your own heater? Y'all, I'm gonna insert a fucking picture of this heater and a picture of mine after, cause
Yeah, because mine is a wheel. Like you like twist the crank to
guys,
the left.
I'm getting a new phone soon because this shit's so glitchy. I just took a picture, and the picture is like it's not even. Now my phone.
No photos or videos.
No photos. I literally took a picture. Rewatch. Oh.
She appeared.
Okay, I got it.
Too. Apple
Okay.
lies to us, I'm telling you.
Um.
Honestly, since we're here, it's present and it's relevant. The TikTok shut down. Like
What's the new app? Xiao.
Red Note.
Yeah, but what's like the
I
pronunciation?
am not gonna try that. We are not getting canceled our first.
I'm not gonna get canceled. I'm just trying a language, you know, and it's not trying or impersonating, guys.
True. It's just I don't.
Actually, I don't even know where the fuck I would find this shit.
I don't even. That's my thing. Like I wouldn't even know
But yeah,
where to
Red
begin.
Note.
All props to anyone who knows how to read or speak Japanese.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it's like, because I hear that English is the hardest language to learn, and I believe it because like two,
Yeah, we have
like
so
all
many things
that.
that are literally the same.
But like, oh my god, the amount of like, I don't know. Maybe it's just easy. I don't think I would be able to see myself
Yeah.
being able to do that. But at the same time, like it's just letters.
Yeah.
Or words.
And it's
I don't know.
so
I need to
weird.
look into it.
Yeah, and it's so weird how like
Because like a phrase
you know
could
how like
literally
here
be
in the US like we don't have to really they don't really require us to take any other languages. Like we have like you could pick to do like Spanish or French, but you can only do it for 2 years and you're fine.
My school, yeah, they dismantled that.
And
California does a good job at that though.
I only had to do 2 years of Spanish.
Really, Grace, one of my friends, Grace, lives same floor as her. She's completely fluent in Spanish. She actually has her bilinguals certificate.
But how many people do you know that actually have that?
Me, not as much because Missouri, like
Yeah,
red state,
but I'm
they're
saying,
not
like,
really
in
into
general,
that.
like,
But like, I knew someone who moved from California. Her name was, I believe, Karen. She was fluent in Spanish. It's just that your state, not the entire state, but your state, I believe, is the best in this country because they try to implement it. Also, it's the border of Mexico, so it's like
yeah,
they're like, duh, like we should integrate this language. But yeah, no, that's like the only place that only state that I've met people from that they're like, yeah, no, like our school provided Spanish lessons beginning kindergarten.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But I was just gonna say,
What,
like,
your
I feel
state
like in
area,
other like countries, like they implement English like so much, like throughout schooling. So like most people are bilingual, just because it's like implemented more like every grade from.
Which like
I don't know
leads
what
me to
grade though.
believe, not even believe, comes to the conclusion that Americans are just dumb.
Yeah.
Americans really are just dumb. Like we like parade in the fact that like, oh no, like English is the hardest language to
And
learn.
it's like, boo, it's dumb.
But
That's
it's
why
like,
it's hard.
well, exactly. It's such a stupid language. Fuck,
And
fuck
like
the
the way
English.
like certain
Fuck the English.
certain tones of saying yeah, like saying or saying yeah no, or saying no yeah, or saying
Like, no?
No.
Like, sometimes I'd be like, no?
Yeah. Or like,
Like, did you go out to eat? No?
no, yeah. No, yeah.
No, like, yeah, definitely. But, like, no.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but, like, no. I get what you're saying. I don't know. I just feel like, imagine a Victorian child. I love to think of this. This is my favorite thing. Imagine a fucking Victorian child just, like, comes to America.
I think she would feel like she's on like acid.
Well, she probably will be. Like,
Because she's gonna see a phone.
like, bro,
she's
like,
gonna
she
see
walks in,
LED
she's like, a
lights.
geek bar, like, oh my god, like, strawberry, that's my favorite fruit. My mama used to pick it for me whenever I was a little girl. Like, she, like, hits it, like, her
But
fucking
then we had to
lung
switch
just
to bread and
collapse.
blueberries.
Like, literally, like, she's like, oh my god, berry pie, that was my absolute favorite dish ever.
No, but just imagine her on a phone. Imagine her seeing lights, like just a light.
Imagine taking that bitch to Vegas. The Sphere. She's like, what the
Imagine
fuck?
getting that bitch high.
Oh my god. She's like, I've never had this before.
Yeah, it feels like I just had the
Actually, no,
magic
what are we talking
berries.
Back then, they
No,
probably
yeah,
used to, like,
they had that
fucking
in
drink
everything.
Oxy.
Yeah,
Like,
because didn't they literally? They would also have like poison berries and make them like hallucinate.
berries and cream. Berries and cream. I'm
I
gonna
believe
live to
that.
that who likes berries
Is
and
there a
cream.
bathroom that's a girls thing on your floor? Or no.
Not on my floor, no. You can go one floor up, and that's a girl's floor that you can use, or you can go to the first
Can you come with
floor.
me?
Yeah, do you need to go now?
I need to pee.
I thought we had such a good flow, though.
We do.
Okay.
But I'm about to pee my fucking pants.
TikTok is being banned. Everyone's moving to Red Note, and I keep on seeing online, like, all the propaganda of, like, the United States government is gonna come clashing down with this note, or with Red Note and this
Yeah.
app. And, like, I believe it. Like, mama.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's just gonna be another TikTok.
It literally
Like it literally
is.
is just like you can't just ban it. You know what I mean?
And the most annoying part is the fact that, like, they
And they've tried to
banned
do it with
yeah,
Musically. Like, come on.
fucking Vine. Like, we talk about how that
Yeah,
died too.
all of it. Like it's just like okay.
Which, what is, like, the threat of the app?
I don't know. I think it's just the fact that probably just because it's like it's probably a personal thing. Like just because like there's so much shit that like you could find shit about everybody. Like you could find shit about the president.
But, like, the funny part is, like, a lot of them were like, oh, like, fucking people who are, like, deployed using the app, like, they can track where their base is and bomb them and, like, attack them and whatnot.
Through TikTok?
Yeah, like track down their IP address. Like, I swear, like, I saw, like, that propaganda bullshit. And
They're just trying to do some propaganda on us like they used
dead
to.
ass. It's not working, mama. What was that movie that we watched?
Which one?
The one the Obamas made, like, the end of the world or some shit. The end is no. What was that movie? They, like, produced it. It had Angelina Jolie in it. No, it had oh god, her son goes to her school. Aaron Brockovich, Julia Roberts.
What movie is this, Bo?
It was on Netflix. Where, like, basically, like, all the power, like, shuts off. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like an end of the world movie.
Wait,
This
is it the one oh who does that have in it? Angelina Jolie.
No, Julia Roberts. I misspoke. And, like, they,
Oh.
like, stay at, like, this black dude's house for, like, an Airbnb, and, like, he comes home. He's like, I need the house, and Julia Roberts, her character is like, no, we don't trust these people, which I'm pretty sure is, like, a visual play on, like, the racism in
Yeah.
America. Like, it's his house. He
Yeah.
owns it. He can prove
Yeah.
it, but, like, she still doesn't trust him.
Yeah.
And then, like, it came in, like, waves, I'm pretty sure, where um it was like this big oil rig was coming towards the ocean. Like, remember that scene where, like, the little girl was standing and was like, Dad, like, it's coming closer. And he was like, no, like, they gotta. Have you not seen
No, I'm
this?
so confused.
Look it up. We're recording on my phone.
Oh.
I mean, the camera
it called?
crew has my phone.
Yeah. They took it.
Dude, I don't even know.
What's it called? Okay, who's in it? What's her name?
Julia Roberts.
Julia?
Julia Roberts.
Oh, her.
Make a sound.
Okay, wait. I sound like a bird.
He makes it. I think it's because there's a whole bunch of birds. He like
When
makes
was it
that sound whenever
released?
he's 2023.
This one?
Leave the world behind. Yes.
I've never seen this
What?
shit.
Girl, watch it. Girl, watch it.
Is it scary?
Watch it. No.
Okay.
It's like low key, like it's just like good, and it's produced by the Obamas.
Really?
Yeah. That's how you know like this shit's real. Like that's how you know like something is coming. What? Speak to me. Basically, there's a whole bunch of birds flying outside my window, and he likes to mimic because they're crows, and he likes to mimic their sounds.
This is just so like interesting.
I can tell you
It
more about
looks like a
Salem.
fake cat, like a one of those like fucking spirit
Taxidermy?
Halloween ones where you step on the thing and it pops out. This is what yeah, he's just like
Salem is a bisexual, confirmed.
okay.
Oh,
Fuck.
he's
Thought I was about to get
really trying to get
attacked.
the bird, y'all. Like he is not fucking around right now.
I was because they're probably right there.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Oh,
He's gonna jump through the window.
that ass! Like you cannot keep that shit open around
Oh
him.
my god. He's really gonna like slip through it. Yeah.
But you know, it's sad that TikTok is going away because I've spent hours, hours on that app. Like, Lord have mercy. What else has been happening around the fires? LA is on fire. So our friend Maya, I literally like walked her to her Uber probably 3 hours ago.
Oh, today?
She's going home, and she's not going home because of the fires, but she like has to fly into a different airport, or she switched her flight, and yeah, her boyfriend almost had to drive all the way from Santa Barbara, I believe,
Hmm.
to LAX. Right, Santa Barbara's on top of LAX, or
I don't
just
even
LA,
know.
or is it
I have
Santa
no
Monica?
idea.
No, I think he lives in Santa
Santa
Barbara.
Barbara, that's
He
what she was
definitely,
saying.
yeah, he definitely lives in Santa Barbara. Um, but now he doesn't have to. She, I think, is flying into Santa Barbara.
Period.
Good for her. But another friend of mine, Tanner, sorry. Another friend of mine, Tanner, he has to fly home. I think today he's flying home. Because his house is like about to be burnt, I'm assuming, if not already.
Oh my god.
Because he lives in LA, yeah. Hearts to the people in LA, for
Yeah,
real.
all love to you guys.
Personally, like I'm a weird person, mostly because like I like science and I like nature and I love natural things.
Yeah.
I am
Such a
not
nature boo.
I need to phrase
that.
this correctly. I am a huge fan, not a huge fan. I admire natural disasters. I think it's like a thing of beauty from the world itself, but I don't like the effects of it. And I also don't like whenever it is like encouraged or like induced by global warming.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying because it's kind of just like, well, that's just what happened.
Yeah, like
So like now there's gonna be like a new beauty to it. Like, LA has been there. We're not trying to glorify the thing at
no,
all either.
not at
This is a
all.
horrible disaster, and I feel for every
But it's
single
like
person.
insane because the wind, like it's just like a beauty of the world. It's the
Yeah.
fact that like
And like if you think about it, like LA is so old, it's been there for so long, like Hollywood, like they've had that same sign. Like
R.I.P.
now it's
Hollywood
gonna
sign.
be, there's gonna be a new future to it now. It's gonna be even better
Especially what
soon.
Gavin Newsom wants to do.
What does he want to do?
He wants to make it, I think, like smart LA. Like
Okay.
his plan is to like literally like have a multi-billion-dollar infrastructure
Mm.
redoing, which like yeah, they deserve it. They need
Yeah.
to. It's
And that's such a like
literally,
iconic part of
and
the
also like
USA.
California, Los Angeles. It's what the third, second biggest economy in the world.
Yeah.
Like we have states whose economy topples countries, continents. Like
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's absolutely it's crazy. But they need to rebuild it. They need to rebuild it fast. They need to make it better and safer. They need to handle the homeless population while they're doing all like tackle a lot of shit at once because you have so many displaced people. You have the opportunity to like really put back into your state and like build housing
Yeah.
for homeless people or just like what I think the word is like subsidized housing or
Mm.
whatever that like is cheaper and rent control so that people can like actually get off of their feet, especially after this devastating
Yeah, because like
fire.
all these people, like the people who especially like still were working and still
Mm-hmm.
like paying for their house and all that, like if it gets burnt down, like, that's all of your stuff that you've been working
And the
for. And you still
yeah.
have to work. Like
Yeah.
you can't just not work. Like, that's just not how the world works and it
And a
sucks.
lot of these people, like their houses were their retirement plan. Like you could have bought
Like that
a
was their
fucking like $5 million house for $200,000 in the 80s just
mm-hmm.
because of the amount of work that was like put into the community within those 40 years, the renovations and additions, possibly beachfront. Like there's just it's so unfortunate and then insurance companies canceling fire policies or
Oh
like
my god.
coverage is literally like save us, Brian. I think the people
Who's
who
Brian?
know. The one that shot the CEO. Pretty sure that was his name. No, Luigi! I'm thinking of Brian.
I was
Wait, I
like,
think
wait.
Brian was the one that stabbed like the sorority house or no, not sorority house. Remember like these college kids were staying in this house and some dude slid through like the back door and knifed like 7 out of 9 of them or some shit. You haven't heard this?
No.
Oh my god. Dude, look it up. Basically this dude,
Wait, what is it? Like what should I search up?
Brian Koberger? Go I don't guys, please don't hop on me in the comments. I really there's so much shit that happens in the world. I can't remember every serial killer's name. I really can't. Um
Wait, he stabbed a frat group?
no, it was look up
Brian stabbed
Brian murdering group of kids. Basically, there's this house and he supposedly followed these group of girls. They were like getting
Copeberg.
yeah, they were like getting food and supposedly one of them like ignored him. Boo hoo, we're out in public. I don't know you. It's like 12
Yeah,
o'clock at
like bitch,
night.
I don't
Like,
like
why are you
you.
talking to me? It's
That's
cold
why
as
it's so
absolute hell.
scary.
Exactly. And so supposedly she ignored him. I think this is all based off of memory. I could also be mixing it with another fragile white male. Um, Followed them home and like kept on pacing back and forth outside the house and then finally like went in after majority of them went to sleep, slid through the back sliding door that was unlocked and stabbed like 6 teenagers to death. And
Oh
it was
my
so bad.
god.
It was so listen to this. It
What?
was so bad. One of the murders was so bad. Blood soaked through the house. The outside of the house, you can see blood dripping. It- How? Literally how? It was so messy and disgusting. And then the owners of the house or the school because it was like a student thingy.
Yeah.
Now that I'm remembering it, I'm pretty sure the school was like tear the house down and they started to like demolish it before trial,
Oh.
which never ever do. Never ever
Yeah.
ever do. If you're in any position and you can like save a space that a crime went down and preserve it the best you can, always do that because you can find evidence like 10 years later.
Yeah.
Some technology wouldn't be created like 20 years ago, and then
Yeah.
suddenly you can take a photo and track the footprint and the size
Yeah.
and whatnot. Like, I don't even know. So, yeah,
Well,
it really makes you think.
it really does.
And he wasn't even from there. I think he was from like Pennsylvania or something.
Oh my god.
Where did it happen? Wisconsin?
Idaho. Wait,
Idaho?
what?
The murder? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the Idaho
Idaho.
murders. Yeah, he lived in like Pennsylvania or some shit.
Boo boo. Go back home. Where's your
So
mama and papa?
that's how they got him. He was driving back home with his dad, and they did a routine traffic stop, and they were like, or no, his car. His car matched the detail, and they were checking everyone's car, and whenever they pulled up, you can see him getting like a little anxious, and then the bushy eyebrows and the eyes, and they're like, yeah, this definitely looks like our dude. So they kept like a pretty
Did the
good.
dad know?
Dad had no idea, and if I remember correctly, he was studying law. Like he was an intelligent dude. He was studying
Oh
like
my god.
murder criminology type shit. So
So he probably thought he
his
could get away with
I'm
it.
pretty sure his manifesto was the police, like his entire idea, what he admitted to was like the police are dumb, and I thought I knew how to like bypass it, essentially. Like he thought he all
That's what
the
he
stuff
said?
he gathered, I'm pretty sure I can remember. And there's also like with social media, TikTok, Twitter, all this stuff, like there's so many like quotes
Yeah.
and things. It's so hard to keep up, especially whenever they're incarcerated. It's like I'm not reading through
The
court
whole
logs.
fucking
I'm not
thing.
gonna,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
I'm not doing all
fuck.
that.
Like I just want the bullet points.
I
Literally.
will gladly go
I
by
want when you search
hearsay.
up on Google and you ask a question and it pops up with
Yeah.
the AI black part at the top. Like highlighted shit.
AI, what is it, overview or some
Yeah,
shit?
whatever the fuck.
And yeah, no, I guess his idea was like I could get away with like murder. So yeah.
Damn.
But he's not no Luigi. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Luigi McMansion or whatever. He almost got away with it. I still don't trust it. I don't believe that's him. The real murderer is laughing his ass off. And it was a frame job on
Yeah.
him. Free my man. Free my man. Thank you.
Oh my god, my face is bleeding from my pimple that I popped.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, and you have class soon, boo.
It's okay. 30 minutes.
That's true. 1 second, y'all.
Thank you for
Okay.
sitting on call with us.
Thank you. A great shift.
A very good shift.
Talked about a lot.
Yes.
Informed you all about a lot.
And I'm glad that you guys got to meet us because you'll be seeing a lot of us.
Yeah, because this is fun, you know?
It's just like a fun thing that we're doing.
Yeah, and if you like it, follow along. We'll do more stuff.
Oh, for sure. Like we're
We're
probably
gonna
going to
do,
film
like,
over
maybe.
the weekend, maybe?
Yeah.
Because we want to do an on-call bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah, we have like a
excited.
lot that we want to do. So yeah, we'll be coming to you guys. You guys could come in slowly. We don't care.
Yeah. We'll wait. We'll be patient. We have 4 years here anyway.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But our
Yeah.
location will have to move in June.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we will take summer breaks.
Yeah.
Or we could do a Zoom.
Like one.
Literally. 4th of July. We'll have a 4th of July vlog.
Yeah,
And
that'll
that's
be
about
all.
it.
And that should be 30 minutes. 15 minutes.
Literally 15 minutes. That's it. And it's half of it's gonna be a fireworks show. Like we're not playing with you. It's gonna be a Jello shot tutorial.
And then they cut to a firework.
And then cut to the ER. And then the end. Maybe an obituary. I don't. It depends on who gets
Yeah.
blown up. I don't know. She lives in California. That's dry country out there. She might just get burnt to
Yeah,
a crisp.
I might get burnt soon, y'all.
My ass. We always have a rainstorm on 4th of July. So
Damn.
yeah.
No, our shit's dry as fuck.
People
blast a firework in that train that's just falling
It's like
on you.
it's so weird because like either it'll snow all day or it'll rain all day. It'll be good throughout the night, or it'll just be like sprinkly the entire day through night, and so like you're like, okay, like gaps of fireworks.
Yeah, no, fuck no.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
on
y'all.
RA on Call.
Yeah. We'll see you on our next call.
Yeah. Bye, divas. Mwah.
Bye.